Do you want to know how our previous year students cracked prelims in their very first attempt? If you do, please watch this video. UPSC has actually given a syllabus for the prelims examination. But if you've read that syllabus, you'll automatically know one thing, that this syllabus is really vague and you will not know what exactly do we have to study with respect to the prelims examination. So this is where you will have to actually follow another guiding light for understanding what kind of questions actually comes from the prelims question paper. So for that we will actually first follow the syllabus, and the second thing we'll be following is the past year's questions or previous year's questions. We at Neo IAS analyzed the questions from the previous year questions and we separated them into three different categories. The first one, as you can see on the slide here, the first one is the friendly questions. The second one being the current affairs questions or conceptual questions which have been derived from current affairs. And finally, the alien question. Now let us come to the first set of questions, which is the friendly questions. Now as you can see on the slide here, there are two questions in front of you, one from geography and one from polity. See, both these questions are relatively very easy if you have followed or studied the standard sources for the preparation of the civil services examination. Now coming to the next set of questions, which is the normal current affairs question. Now in this case, as you can see in the slide, you have a question based on artificial intelligence and zero tillage agriculture. Both of these terminologies, which is artificial intelligence and zero tillage agriculture, was widely seen in current affairs. When I say current affairs, I mean the newspapers and any other monthly magazine. So how can a student or a candidate actually attempt these questions? These are moderately difficult level questions. So a student will be able to attempt them only if he or she actually religiously follows the current affairs. By that means religiously reading newspapers, either Hindu or the Indian Express. Now coming to the last set of questions, which is the alien questions. Now see, the alien questions are considered alien, or we've named them as alien questions because no matter how much a student or a candidate has studied, even then there will be some questions which will actually bomb the students in the examination hall. An example for that would be the question that you can see on the slide with respect to pro-nuclear transfer. These pro-nuclear transfer is actually much more higher, they're really into medical science. These questions actually that level of technical knowledge. So that kind of questions can also come once in a while in your paper, which can actually clean bowl you sometimes. Okay, it only takes hardly 2 or 3 marks to actually make yourself become in the select list or not, and that is where these alien questions actually play a crucial role. We have talked of the 3 types of questions which will come in the paper, but to understand what would be the weightage of these questions in the prelims paper. Now as you can see from the slide, now of these 100 questions, a decently prepared candidate can actually find 40 questions which are really simple, right? So those questions, the candidate would not have to think too much. Alright, so those will be the friendly questions. And then there will be 20 additional questions which are directly derived from current affairs. So if the candidate has studied current affairs or gone through the newspapers and materials religiously, then it is very easy for him or her to actually attempt those 20 questions as well as again. But then that is just 60 questions. The rest of the 40 questions, these are going to be alien questions. These questions will confuse you a lot in your paper. So the real battle between all the candidates and you with others actually stands in these 40 questions. So how do you tackle these 40 questions is what we are actually going to help you out with. So now let me come and show you what we have actually done in our CAP program in the previous years and helped candidates to actually clear the prelims examination. Now let us take this news, which is regarding the Aadhaar, the judgment regarding Aadhaar given by the Supreme Court. So as we expected, the question actually came, and if you can see the slide in that, this Aadhaar issue, which was very complicated, we simplified it into very small easy points to remember, and in addition to that we made tables as to what is possible under the Aadhaar case and what is not to be done, and every other issue regarding the Aadhaar case was simplified so that every candidate attending the CAP program would understand this complicated issue and answer the question. Let me give you another example. This article, which is taken from the Economic Times. Now why this is important is because usually a candidate studying for UPSC Civil Services will either follow the Hindu or they will actually follow the Indian Express. Now UPSC has no barriers like that saying that it will only follow the Hindu or the Indian Express. It can ask questions from anywhere. So this is where it becomes important. We in the CAP team actually follow multiple different sources and multiple different newspapers as well. An example of that is this one, which came in the Economic Times. It said that the Gir Lions or the Asiatic Lions, which is located in the Gir National Park, is going to be relocated to another wildlife sanctuary, which was the Kuno Wildlife Sanctuary. Now this same question was asked in the UPSC prelims paper as well. Now we in the CAP team had expected something of that sort, and we had asked a similar question in our Grandmaster Challenge test, which you can see in the slide given here. I'll give you one more example. Again, there was a big conflict between India and China last year. Now this particular incident between the rivalry between India and China, it sparked many different articles in the newspapers and many of the current affairs materials also, and they were seen from a strategic point of view, from purely from a mains point of view. But many few people actually understood that it also has a prelims point of view as well, just by the location of where the conflict is actually taking place. So from looking at that, UPSC also asked a question regarding this issue from a prelims point of view and asked the location, a simple question asking the location of the Siachen Glacier. And as you can see from the slide here, we had mentioned exactly the same thing in our current affairs materials as well. So this is how holistic we are. We will see every article which is coming in the current affairs and we will focus that exclusively for the prelims content so that you will get a holistic idea or a better edge than others in cracking the prelims, so that you will be able to guarantee a seat for yourself in the mains paper. Now, after all of this, many students actually come up to us and actually ask us, there are so many materials to study, there are so many articles that come, there are so many concepts to understand. How do we cover all of this in such a short period of time? So this is the concept that we want to put forward to you. We are going to provide you 40 sessions, and will that session be enough? We are going to pack all the concepts, information and must know facts in a very concise and systematic manner and then deliver it to you, so that you will only take what is of utmost importance and is necessary. Now what is the advantage of this thing? The advantage is that if you have all of these concepts which is provided to you in a much more systematic and concise manner, first and foremost you will directly be able to hit many of the questions without even thinking, and secondly, if you come across a very difficult question to answer, you will have the weapons with you so that you can attempt those questions and make an intelligent guess to make the correct answer. This is what we will provide to you, so that you will be comfortable all throughout the journey or when you are writing the prelims examination. Now this is going to be an example for you as to how we are going to pack all the concepts in a very concise manner for you. Now all the candidates who are preparing civil services will come across these three bodies or these banks. These three banks are very well known to all the candidates studying UPSC. But at the same time, these three banks also end up becoming extremely confusing for the candidates who are studying UPSC. Now if a candidate is to study each one of them individually, it will take a long period of time, and the chances of a candidate to forget important facts regarding those concepts is also high. So that is why you can see here we bring you a tabular concept, a tabular format for you to study and understand these very volatile bodies or these banks and get pure good information from them, so that all of these concepts will stay in your head for a longer period of time. Now this is one of the slides that we had in our previous CAP batches, and in the same year a previous year question was also asked. Now this was the question which came from UPSC in the same year. Go to the third statement, which is AIIB does not have any members outside of Asia. We'll go back to the slide again, and you can see here the total number of members is 84 members. Now 84 members are already there. How many countries do you think is there in Asia? It's around 50 countries. So the rest of the countries which are members of AIIB obviously will have to be outside of Asia. Therefore, the third statement is wrong, and like that, because of that simple one slide, you have come to the answer that the answer for this question is option A, which is one only. I want to tell you ultimately what is CAP. Basically speaking, CAP is going to be a strategic approach for you so that you will be able to deal with those very dreaded alien questions and also the current affairs which you may or may not have, followed. We'll compile both of them together, give you a holistic understanding, a conceptual clarity, pack all of these concepts very well and give it to you so that you'll get complete conceptual clarity, cover the entire current affairs and also cover all of them in a systematic approach so that you will be very confident in writing the prelims for 2021.